Hello Year 1 and welcome to your Spring 2 RE learning for this half term. So in today's lesson our learning objective, we're going to be covering to know what I celebrate and why. So we're talking a lot about celebrations. So our success criteria for you for today's lesson is that you can identify a special time that you celebrate. You can explain why you celebrate that special thing. You can think about reasons why some people like to celebrate important events, and your challenge for today is that you can describe certain religious festivals and explain why they are important. So before we make a start on today's RE learning today, we're going to go through our knowing more, remembering more. So question number 1, if you have a pen, pencil and a piece of paper, you can write these answers down, or you can talk to one of your grown-ups that's with you in your house. So the first question says, Muslims go to church, true or false? Have a think about that one. Question number 2, where do Jewish people go to worship? Is it A, a church, B, a synagogue, or C, a mosque? And your challenge question is to answer this one. Where do Christians go to worship? You can pause the video to write your answers down or to discuss with your grown-up. Okay, welcome back, Year 1. So the answer for question number 1 is false. Muslims do not go to church. They go to worship in a, call the answer out. Well done, a mosque, super. So question number 2, where do Jewish people go to worship? So if you put B, a synagogue, you would have been correct. And your challenge question was, where do Christians go to worship? So well done all of you who wrote down the word church. So this is our knowledge organiser for our learning this half term, and you can see some of the key vocabulary and ideas that we'll be exploring today. You can pause the video just to take a look at that if you wish. Now, what I want you to do is have a think about celebrations. So to start with, we've got the days of the week. What is your favourite day of the week? Call it out to the computer or tell one of the grown-ups in your house. Now, I really like Friday, and the reason that I like Friday is because I know it's the end of a really busy week in school and it's coming up for the weekend. So that's Mrs. Lee's favourite day of the week. So what is the best day that you can remember? Have a think. You might want to write some notes or ideas down. Could be a birthday, or for those of you that celebrate Christmas, or a special holiday. Maybe the first time you got a special pet, or maybe it was the first day you started school. Now, most of you should be able to have a look at these pictures and see what special celebration we are talking about here. So call it out to your computers. That's right, well done, Year 1. It's Christmas. So we eat very special meal together on Christmas Day. Often you'll get all your family members and even close friends to come and eat together and celebrate being together on Christmas. You've also, some people, put lights all over their houses, both inside and outside. Carol singers. Now they sing special songs to remind us how to spread the Christmas cheer. We also often give presents during Christmas, and that's to show people how we feel about them, and also maybe because they've been superstars that year, or it can be something just as special as something like a Christmas card, which means so much. Now, hopefully, again, from the clues and the pictures, you'll be able to say, what's another really special, important celebration? Let's look at a birthday party. So often during birthdays, we celebrate with our family and our friends. Also, during a birthday party, you'll get lots and lots of yummy cake, and we celebrate our birthday by the person whose birthday is blowing out the candles on their cake after singing happy birthday to you. Often birthday parties are really fun and we do lots of nice activities on a birthday party. And often the person whose birthday is gets lovely presents to celebrate their birthday. So if we think about a special celebration, let's do one together. So if your favourite celebration, for example, was your birthday, first of all, you might want to think about these questions. Why is it your favourite celebration? How old were you on your birthday? And I'm not going to tell you how old I was on my last birthday, but that's very old. Okay, but that doesn't matter. Who did you celebrate with? Did you have family members over? Obviously, those of you who've had your birthday in the last year or so might have had a bit of a different celebration for your birthday than you would normally, because obviously we're in lockdown. Now, what was the celebration for? So if you're saying that your favourite celebration was your birthday, think about how you'd explain what was it for. Then another one, can you describe the atmosphere at this celebration? And what was it that made this celebration so important to you? So if we think about the why question, because I get to spend time with my family and friends, that might be why your birthday is your favourite celebration. And then what was the celebration for? Well, you become a year older on your birthday. How old were you? Well, those of you who were in year 1 would be 6 years old. Mrs. Lee is definitely a lot older than 6, but you guys would have been 6 years old at your last birthday. Then the atmosphere, what was the feeling like? What did people do? What were people's expressions? So you might say it was fun and exciting. There was lots of people laughing. Who did you celebrate with? It might have been your family and your friends. And what made this celebration so important to you? Well, you might say that you got to have fun, eat cake and open presents. Also, you might want to think about these questions at the bottom. So where do these birthdays, or where do birthdays take place? It might have been a different venue for some of you this year. What food do you eat? Do you have a particular food that you always have on your birthday, or do you like to have different things each time? What decorations do you put up during a birthday party or a birthday celebration? And are there any special songs that are played? I can certainly think of one. So your task today is to fill in the celebrations mind map. So for some of you, you might think, oh no, my favourite celebration is definitely my birthday, and that's the one you're going to choose to do. And that's absolutely fine. But for others, it might be a particular religious event, it might be an anniversary, or another special celebration. But it's going to be really interesting to see all of the different answers that you're going to complete when you do your mind map. So we look forward to seeing what you're going to do for your learning today, all about celebrations, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.